Would you ever get another job outside of YouTube? Probably, maybe. I don't know. We'll see. Oh yeah, he did go into details, just like about supposedly all my lies and such. Like 85% of YouTubers lie about everything, and yet Amberlynn says a few white lies 2 years ago, and I get in trouble for it, and people can't let it go.
Why does everybody think we're together? Just because we spend time together?
I don't know.
Just because Becky can't be up your ass 24/7 because she has a job.
I wish she was up my ass 24/7.
In the beginning, things were all right, but there were some signs of her being controlling. Then it got worse whenever we moved in together, and then even worse whenever I quit my job and started taking care of her and quote-unquote working for her full-time.
I used to be a huge fan of Amber until she lied to her fans and never did anything about her weight. Ashley, what did I lie about?
The next thing is, my weight. I wouldn't say I've lied to you guys per se about it, but I definitely haven't been, like, very into, like, telling you guys my weight. I'm fluctuating a lot currently with my weight. It's frustrating, and I haven't really been 100% honest about that, because whenever someone asks me, you know, oh, she's gaining weight or whatever, I always just say I'm losing. I don't know. I don't need the backlash at all. I don't want it. I just feel like it's so much safer to just say what people want to hear and what I feel like people will not hate me for. I don't know how to explain it, but I can 110% say I've never been 500 pounds. I know a lot of people are saying, you know, oh, she's 500 pounds, she's about to be 650 pounds. Like, this has never happened. My highest weight is 485, and right now, today, I weighed 476, I think it was. And currently, right now, I am losing weight. Like, I'm not gaining. I promise you that.
Slay my life. I will, honey child. Are you bitter because Destiny broke up with you? No, I'm actually very grateful that she broke up with me.
Why do people assume you're still in love with Destiny? Okay, so we're gonna do a little tea spilling here, and Destiny doesn't even know this, so I'm sure you guys will message her. So when I first got with Becky, I was very open about everything that I was feeling, what I've been through. That's just the type of person I am. I'm very transparent, especially if I'm fixing to be in a relationship. I want to say probably upwards to a year and a half after Destiny and I broke up, I was still in love with her. I was able to separate that, though, from the love that I felt for Becky. I was also in love with Becky, and I know there's like this like thing where people like, you can't be in love with two people at once. You can.
Is Becky good at going down? Down where? Like downtown? Downtown.
Love you, Becky, no offense, but I feel like you can eat the kitty cat like a champ. You're probably right.
I ain't saying nothing.
You don't even know.
Oh wait, she just told the tea.
I did.
That was no one's business.
That slipped out.
Eat something. I'm eating gum. And hopefully I'll be eating something later.
Oh, no.
I'm just kidding. I know I'm not here. How do y'all not do anything for money? I literally have a job. Like, what is a job? Okay, yo. Hey, Ray, how are you? Hi. What's your definition of a job?
Something that you do to get money.
There we go. Like, I don't understand. Where do I work? Let's see. Tap that.
Why don't you go on my? Why don't I ever go on my account? Because I don't have internet. I'm so sorry. We want to tip you and give you bars, but we can't. I know. I wish you guys could tip me and give me bars. I mean, that would be awesome. But do I believe in reincarnation? Yes.
Wait, let me see my charger.
Yes. What? Is it not charging?
Oh no, I just wanted to look real quick.
Oh. And
Sorry, hold on.
let's see. I don't have my sketchbooks around.
Kinda.
Hold on.
Amberlynn, I messaged you on Instagram because Trisha Paytas said she watched your YouTube. Yes. When did she say that? She's getting her sketchbooks. Thank you, Shugi, for the likes. Rafe deserves some of the bars that Amber's getting. I think if you want to give Rafe bars, don't give them to me. Like, don't use your free spin on me. Because obviously it's going to me because this is my account. So, and I also want to let you all know that it's not like she isn't getting any of it because I do, you know, pay for some things, gas, food. Yeah, I treat her good, as she says. So, I'm just saying. Is she partnered yet? No, she's not. She can only get partnered once she reaches a certain fan count and view count. So, oh, that's crap. Rafe has made you a ton of bars, and she's gotten the money for it. Trust me. I don't just sit there and be like, "Oh, here's your money," though. That's weird. No. But yeah, like I said, Molly, I pay for gas a lot. And I also pay for food quite frequently, because that's just the type of person I am and the type of friend I am, and I feel like that's a very good way of doing it. She comes on, like, Rafe comes on my thing because she wants to. Like, she doesn't do it for the money or whatever.
No, I just have fun.
Someone just said you're just greedy as fuck. Can you please tell them all I've done for you? Because that really, like, hurts my feelings, because I feel like I'm the opposite of greedy.
No, gosh. She's not greedy. No.
Like, the least greedy person you'll probably ever meet in your life.
No, just literally, like, somebody said, don't give them the energy.
Like, I'm just letting y'all know that this whole You Now business and the YouTube, that's how I pay my bills. That is how I survive. That is how I pay for my electricity. That's how I pay for my water. That is how I live, is off of this. And if you guys do not want to tip me while Rafe is on here, then you don't have to.
Just calm down.
It's just frustrating.
I know.
Because I'm like the most giving person anyone will ever meet in their life, and people just don't see that.
What do I think of Amber calling me money hungry and trying to capitalize on my live streams? That's what she was doing with me, like, the whole time I was being used for live streams. And that ties into the next question. Did I ever get paid from the live streams I did with her? No, I didn't, because she said that all of that money had to go toward all the bills. I don't even know how much she got. I have no idea. I don't even know how much I was supposed to get, if I was supposed to get half. I have no idea. I was just told, you do these live streams with me, you'll get money. But then she was like, you got to pay bills. So no, I didn't see anything from it. I think whenever we broke up and I moved out, I think she gave me like $100 to $200. And that's how I ended up getting the U-Haul. I think. Something like that.
Can you ask Amberlynn if she's okay with people posting the streams on YouTube?
I don't care. Like,
Heard it.
I mean, it's illegal now, but
It's illegal?
you can't post someone else's stuff on your thing.
Least favorite, super easy, Charlie Gold. And if I have to explain why, then I just ain't got the time. I ain't got the time.
Yo, chow, it's P. I'm uptown right now. I'm on my way to the West Bank to put a twist on this thing, you heard? Oh, oh yeah, oh, oh yeah, oh, oh yeah, Now I don't mean to sound rude, baby, it hurts or nothing. I want an independent woman if she working with something. I want a slim fine woman with some twerk with her. See, it got a lot, but I can work with her. Want a big fine woman with some pop, with some twerk, with some pop, with some twerk, pop, twerk, pop, twerk.
Allo, allo, allo. Happy Monday to anyone watching in real time. Thank you so much to anyone watching during playbacks. I appreciate you. To all my channel members and patrons, thank you, thank you, thank you. And to my mods who are always here holding me down, I appreciate you. Y'all, let me tell you, off top, I want to say thank you to Cherry. Of course, I'm going to forget right off top to Cherry, and I'm forgetting the second person already. Not a great start. The reason we have this stream today is because it was recommended by them in my Discord. And I'm scrolling Cherry and Chicken. I knew Cherry and Chicken. Thank you. So they recommended this. So about a year ago, Salty Crab made a video about this YouNow stream. And a couple of members in my Discord was like, oh, you should check this out. Immediately, I saw some connections. So I went to go look for the original. And thankfully, for those who have been around for a while, CXNT, who is no longer active on the platform from what I've noticed, has all of Amberlynn's YouNow streams archived. So I immediately found it, downloaded it, and trimmed it down. And Amber just has not changed. Amber on live stream will never disappoint. Will never disappoint. So we're going to take a look back. I trimmed it down as much as I could. And we're going to see some similarities. We are definitely going to see some similarities. I know she did upload today. I only watched like literally a couple of minutes. So if I watch it later or tomorrow and I feel it's worth something talking about, I'll probably come back tomorrow to stream about it. However, if I do not come back tomorrow to stream, just know I'm still streaming her members only live stream in my Discord. And of course, if you are Supreme or higher, as far as a member, you have access to my Discord. So if I don't stream tomorrow, I'm still streaming her members only live stream in my Discord. Now, due to the fact that as a Discord, we are behind on a few shows and it's about to be a lot of shows coming out. What we're going to do tomorrow is pregame. Our pregame is going to be some of the Zeus shows that we were watching last night. And then we'll go into Amberlynn. If it's not giving and if it's whack, at least we had watched some real entertainment before we get into Amberlynn's members only live stream. Again, I don't make it a secret that I stream her members only live streams in my Discord. Never been a secret. Who gonna do what? Please. But yes, let me get caught up in this and then we can get started. Oh my goodness, she was so, I forget how insufferable Amberlynn can be on live streams. Those YouNow days. Oh, actually, I just remembered. I saw a couple of comments in the chat while I was waiting for the clips to go through. For those who don't know, Rafe was a former friend of Beck and Amber's. I believe Rafe was friends with Beck first. The truth is, I actually wasn't around during this era, so I don't know much about Rafe. I know Rafe and her partner got into it at one point with Amber and Beck, but I don't remember the full history. So the truth is, I don't actually have the full rundown. If someone in chat has it, I'd appreciate you, but yeah. I just remember they had a back and forth. But Rafe wasn't around when I came in much later to the game. So let me get caught up with some of the support and then we could get right into it. Okay, so thank you. Actually, I already see some people helping me out because the way I was just like, So Rafe and Hannah were besties with Beck. Okay, thank you. Oh, Aqua. This was actually recommended to me last stream. So to the viewer who requested rose gold, in all fairness, I did try. Let me tell you what happened. The gold that I went in with just wasn't given what you asked for. So I went in with this Femme Rosa palette by ColourPop to try to save it. It's not showing the way it should be, but it's rosy with like gold reflex. And that was like the best I can do. I was really trying to show out for you because you requested it. But this is the palette that I'm using from ColourPop. And I went in with this color here, which is called Cal. I was gonna go in the inner corner as well, but I was trying not to mess with it too much because it was actually requested. So I was just like, let me not mess this up. So it's it's not coming off on camera the way it should, but it has gold reflex like in it. But and then I did a red lip to like make it pop. I ain't gonna hold you. I just really like looking at my lips with red. So I know that sounds horrible. But let me get to the support and then we could get right into it. Casey, thank you so much for the super chat. Replay gang, but need to emphasize Beck is clear. They don't remember a lot due to meds. Kidney failure or was it kidney failure? Either way, abuse. Most important, Beck's mom's death, looming yet Beck you looming, yet Beck didn't leave Amber's side. How dare Beck not recite all of Amber's cancer facts? And I know what you're referring to, Casey, because I did see in the Discord that some people were talking about how Amberlynn went on about Beck and Destiny again in today's video. I don't have the full context, but if it's anything like that live stream she deleted, it did nothing. It did nothing. But I will be taking a look at the video in full either tonight or tomorrow. But thank you again for the super chat. Kelsey, thank you for being a member for 2 months. So ready for this? So am I. This is another thing I meant to mention. Due to the fact that this stream was years ago, the audio quality is not the best. I tried to do my best to clean it up, but this is what we got. You'll notice once it plays, like the audio quality is just, yeah, it is what it is. But we're going to get through it together. So for headphone users, I don't know how much you're going to like this stream, but I tried to clean it up. It was the best I could do. Nicole Y, thank you for the super chat. Is this Ethan Klein's fat twin sister? She wish. She wish. And she talks about Trisha a little bit. Oh my goodness. I can't believe I missed this whole era, this You Now era, because oh my God. And mods, if you don't mind, can you link CXNT's channel just in case if anyone wants to take a look back at the other You Now streams? CXNT archived what seems like most of them, which is amazing. Like, whew. Thank you, Nicole. Rosie the Moth Lady, thank you so much for gifting 5 members. To the new members, welcome and enjoy. Again, if you're Supreme or higher, get in that Discord. Thank you. AG, AG, thank you so much for becoming a member. I want to make sure I could see which membership you got. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Welcome to the Go Cluster. Welcome to the mess, baby. Just Jamie, thank you so much for being a member for 32 months. In her vlog today, she said that Beck was purposely lying about Amber's cancer for money. She ranted on and on about it, and of course put on Waterworks. Infuriating. Good to know. Okay, so maybe we will have to revisit it. Ugh, she's so annoying. And so performative. And here's my thing. There's been clarity since that, and she still uploaded that damn clip. She still uploaded crying about that because there's clearly been clarity on that through a community tab post and everything. So she's still gonna upload that. What the fuck was the point of deleting that stupid ass live stream? It wasn't members only. What was truly the point? That bitch is dumb. She's so dumb. Sophie, welcome to the Go Cluster. And you are Supreme, so you do have access to the Discord, boo. Clever, thank you. My head is about to hit my desk. Gonna go to bed and watch at work tomorrow. Love you all. Love you, Clever, and feel better. Feel better. Enjoy the replay. Rest up, boo. I appreciate you even stopping by. Guys, we are going to... Let me see. Let me see. How old? That's the thing, Loveless. I'm not sure. I don't know. Here's the thing. I don't know the age gaps anymore. Of up until recently, I thought Destiny and Amber were the same exact age. I didn't know they were years apart. I didn't know Destiny was much younger than Amber, so I don't know. Looking back at this, if you had asked me, especially because Amberlynn acts so immature, I would have just assumed everyone was the same age. But at this point, your guess is as good as mine. If anyone has any clarity in the chat, definitely let me know. But I have no idea. It's so sad. Wait, hold on, hold on. We have something to celebrate in the chat. Just an anime girl. I am officially a Mrs. as of today. Can we get some congrats and love in the chat for Just an Anime Girl? Congrats, boo. I love that for you. I better see some love flying in that chat. Not a Mrs. I know that's right. Thank you for spending any of your day with me. Okay? And again, congrats. I love it. Oh, I think today someone had mentioned there was a few things to celebrate. Someone also mentioned in the Discord that something really went good with their job. I believe it was a promotion. Either way, it's just I've been hearing a lot of great news. So keep that energy coming. Keep that energy coming. When you hear a lot of successful things happening, people reaching goals, people having huge milestones, starting new chapters in their life, I love to hear it. And again, congrats to you, boo. What we're going to do, get into this old live stream. Now, to be clear, this is from June 23rd, 2017. Looking at this, if you told me this was a week ago, 2 weeks ago, a month ago, I would have believed it. I really would have believed it. I love that for Amber. Let's get right into this mess.
Damn, Amberlynn back at it with the cute glasses. Yes, she looks so fucking cute with the glasses.
Hi. I accidentally broke your desk almost.
You're infringing on my.
So I'm engaged, you guys. No, I'm just kidding.
It's by me. Back off, Becky. No.
Oh.
No. I just have random rings laying around, and I never wear that.
Can I just mention, I don't know why Amber has never gone live on TikTok. I feel like this is what we would get on TikTok. Why she hasn't taken it? I'm assuming she's reached every mark that you have to meet to go live on TikTok. Well, actually, I take that back. I'm pretty sure I know why. TikTok would eat this bitch up. I take that back. I just answered my own question. Let's continue.
Would you ever get another job outside of YouTube? Probably, maybe. I don't know. We'll see. I missed you with Peter the other night and then didn't get to see the video before he took it down. Yeah, he took it down because people were being really rude for no reason. Like,
What were they saying?
I don't really know. He didn't like go any. Oh yeah, he did go into details, just like about supposedly all my lies and such. Like,
So I used to hear that Peter Mon did some sort of collab with Amber. Does anyone know where that archive is? Because I know Peter Mon used to be a more active viewer of Amber's. I know that much. But when she mentioned this, it just brought back that memory. I've never seen the collab from pretty much what she's saying and confirming. Peter took the collab down, I guess, because there was a lot of backlash and a lot of criticism. I'm assuming he was showing her a lot more grace than deserved. But if anyone knows where to locate that archive, please let me know. Please hook me up. I will download it, edit it, do all the work. It's just, I don't know where to find that archive. Oh, I was just like, wait a minute. That probably was a hot mess. I just want to see how much she was lying too. Like how much she was playing a victim, how much she was lying, because it's Amber. So Jordy's cluster of people, thank you for the super chat. Like the stream, or Amber will use your elbow as a counter corner. Y'all heard that? Let me repeat it. Like the stream, or Amber will use your elbow as a counter corner. I didn't make the rules. It is what it is. I'm assuming the likes will be jumping from this moment. Thank you, Jordan. Thank you, Jordy's cluster of people. You my people. You get it. And just keep in mind, Jordy, a cluster of people made it much nicer than I would have, because I would have painted something a lot more inspiring. Just saying. Meredith, thank you so much for the super chat. One like equals one. One like equals one rag save from Amber's booty cheeks. Y'all nasty. And the fact that y'all thought alike, y'all nasty. But hopefully it inspires people to like the stream. I know it'll inspire a couple of people to dislike.
Like 85% of YouTubers lie about everything, and yet Amberlynn says a few white lies 2 years ago, and I get in trouble for it.
So Amberlynn's saying that 85% of YouTubers lie a lot. I agree. Majority of creators, influencers, they lie. I agree with that. Why would you want to follow that blueprint? That's my thing. Amberlynn has a habit of like comparing herself to a lot of like really problematic YouTubers. Why would you follow that blueprint? One of the best feelings being on a platform, no matter the size, is just being authentically you. Doesn't mean you have to share everything, no. But be authentically you. That's why Amber has such a hard time on it. Well, one of many reasons why she has such a hard time on this damn platform. She's too busy picking up so many different personalities, manipulating, lying, gaslighting, and trying to figure out how to control the narrative. And then when all that doesn't work, she plays victim. Yes, majority of creators, influencers, yes, they lie. Don't follow that blueprint. You'll have a lot more fun when you just stay true to yourself. Your people will find you. And Amber, it's been how many years and she's still doing this shit? It's crazy to me. Crazy. Let me welcome. Oh, hold on. You just reminded. Okay, first let me welcome you. Abra, welcome to the Welfare Fund. Ready, set, EBTs, EBTs, EBTs. I ain't gonna hold you. By next month, or a couple of weeks, I will have mostly low cut. But EB titties, thank you. And you just reminded me. So thank you so much for joining the Welfare Funds. Again, you have access to the Discord. Get in there. Now, last stream, I did talk to you guys about the ideas that I had for Amber's members only live streams that could make them a lot more engaging. And I mentioned that I'm going to come up with a goal for the Welfare Fund for it to run throughout April. And then in May, I'll just start doing those ideas that I threw out. My main one is taking you guys, I'm just going to take my tablet and take you guys to the gym with me. Twinkie Star, I do remember who recommended this. Twinkie Star was saying, if I wanted to get on the treadmill and maybe react, if I could, to videos, I plan to buy a hotspot and like go through that like process and see how I could do that. But I was just like, yeah, if I could take y'all to the gym, maybe we could just work out together. Maybe you guys could be on a walk. I could just play some music and y'all could just watch me struggle. Just watch me struggle. So I feel like it would be kind of funny. It would be more than, the norm, and damn sure just showing that Amberlynn could do a lot more. She's getting paid over $6,000 a month and she just sits on her couch, is miserable, and collects the money. So the goal that I came up with for the month of April, so that starts tomorrow. Yeah, that starts tomorrow. I personally think it's a decent goal, but I was thinking I don't know why I'm about to stutter saying this. Okay, I'm gonna just say it. 75 welfare fund members. If I can get 75 welfare fund members in the month of April, starting in May, at the very least, we start going to the gym together once a week. And then from there, I don't know, just we can figure out together. Maybe we could do a sip and see, like a sip and paint kind of thing. There's a candle making place that I actually wanted to try out. I haven't been to yet. Easily, I could take go out for drinks and just chill and have a good time. There's just different ideas because I actually do leave the house. Like it's not hard. It's just this time I would just go with y'all, and then y'all we could just chill, pop our shit, and just have a good time. So that's what I was thinking. Um. Whoa, whoa, whoa! Hold on, hold on. Bamboozled found. Hold on. Is it the video? Give me 1 second, y'all. I'm sorry. I'll get back to it in a second. I just want to see. I'll take a look at it after. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Oh, Roz, the welfare fund is $10 a month. So I just said 75, right? Yes, 75 month of April. I swear I know what I'm saying. 75 members in the month of April, and then yeah, moving forward in May, then we do that, and then I'll just carry on. If y'all like it, I'll keep going. So yes, so it's $10 a month. And to be clear, I've said this already, but I want to make sure I clarify. Even though that is the goal, when I do the members only stream, it will be for all members. So no matter the tier that you're on, you will be able to engage in the streams. It's just my goal is for the welfare fund specifically. That's all. That's what it is. I just thank you, just Jamie. I'm gonna look into it after that. Yeah, no, I just saw shenanigans. I'm gonna look into it after that. I mean, after this, sorry. After this, let me get back into it. Hold on. Fern, baby, I'm single again. I'm single again, and I look at men and women, so trust me. The men are still there for y'all. And some of the ones that's on my actually, let me shut up. Nothing.
And people can't let it go.
Like, what did you lie?
What was it? I said that I had a full-time job when I didn't. It was only part-time. About why I moved to Kentucky. I said I was losing weight when I wasn't. It was all things to like protect me and Destiny and like just like how I.
No, Valentina. I can't keep going because I kid you not, somebody I slept with 2 months ago found my channel. So sometimes when I'm about to talk shit about somebody, I have to remember now they know my channel. So I'm just like, I don't want those issues. I do not want those issues. That's why I was just like, ooh, bring it down. There's someone that I like who watches my channel, and then there's somebody I slept with 2 months ago who literally watches my channel. So I'm just like, nah, shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up and just keep reacting.
Yeah, it was stupid. It was like little white lies. But like 2 years ago, I made a video like apologizing for it and such. So yeah, I low key got McDonald's. Hashtag weight loss goals.
Oh my god. Shut up.
I'm drinking diet soda. Fuck! Fireball. I'm actually like allergic to Fireball.
I love Fireball.
What's your necklace / choker? It's pink.
It's a palm tree.
It's pink with a palm tree.
When I tell you, it took someone pointing it out for me to even realize Amberlynn had a choker on. And if you have to elongate your neck this much, do this much stretching, just let the choker go. Let the choker go. Donovan, let me get your, hold on, where is it? Donovan, thank you so much, boo. Can't afford welfare fund, but for the Stairmaster, I appreciate you, boo. Don't you worry. I know it's a bit of a hefty goal, but I feel like we could do it. I don't know. But thank you, baby. Now take a look at this. Why would you do this? Not the choke. Hold on. Wait, where'd it go? The choker is choking. Shut the fuck up, bamboozles. Shut up.
Can you see it? I don't know.
Why does everybody think we're together? Just because we spend time together?
I don't know.
Just because Becky can't be up your ass 24/7 because she has a job.
I wish she was up my ass 24/7.
In the beginning.
So people in chat were asking, well, Rafe was wondering why people think that they're together just because they spend a lot of time together. Rafe was pretty much saying like Beck works. And, you know, they're not up Amber's ass 24/7. And Amber's like, you know, I wish they were up my ass 24/7. And this is where this leads. It's so crazy looking back at this now and seeing where things could have gone right instead of going left. Oh, well, it's okay. Beck is good. Beck is healing and out of this whole situation. So, Nana, welcome. Welcome to the Gold Cluster. You do have access to the Discord. Thank you so much.
Things were all right, but there were some signs of her being controlling. Then it got worse whenever we moved in together, and then even worse whenever I quit my job and started taking care of her and quote unquote working for her full time.
How long does it take? Do you think it'll take for Becky to get here? Like once she gets off?
Like an hour.
It'll take an hour?
Yeah. Or 45 minutes. Or 45 minutes, depending on how fast she does.
Ooh, the signs of neediness were low-key there. Low-key there. And can you imagine getting off of work, no matter the shift, 8 hours, 10 hours, 12 hours, driving about 45 minutes to an hour and having to hang out with Amberlynn Reid? Baby, I would have walked right back out the door if I walked in and I saw her sitting there. I don't care if I just did some grocery shopping. The last thing I want to do is hang out with this. Look, you'll see how insufferable and obnoxious she is. So it's just like, imagine dealing with that in person. Nah. Beck really had a good heart. Because one thing I'll do, I don't care if we just dating, whatever. Bitch, get the fuck away from me. Like, please. Jackie, thank you, thank you. Welcome to the Welfare Funds. Ready, set, EBTs, EBTs, EBTitties. Thank you, boo. I appreciate you. I just could not do it. There's no way I would be able to shenanigans that. Sleep in my car. Get her out of here. Until then, I'll be in my car. Lay down on the bridge, right? Oh, and we're gonna see where they because Amberlynn showed it in the live stream, like where they slept at Rafe's house or whatever. And this is no shade towards Beck or any of that. Like, I know I'm team Beck. I'm holding down Beck right now. It's just like, oh, Beck, I wish the signs were a lot more clear and Beck could have just had peace. Beck could have just had so much peace. Dealing with it, please. Amen. Thank you so much for the super chat. Question for all. How much to smell Amber's choker? Poll question. I don't want to hear shit. Poll question. Let me let this play. Amen. Thank you. All I'm doing is providing the that actually doesn't make sense. Fulfilling the request, even though you didn't request.
I'm excited. You both are hella fat and need help. And guess what? You're hella rude and need help too, bitch. Oh! Someone told me to be mean and I did it. Oh my god, I actually did it. I actually don't mean that. Oh! I actually feel bad. I'm sorry. I don't mean to call you bitch. Love you, even though you're fucking rude.
Fucking rude.
I used to be a huge fan of Amber until she lied to her fans and never did anything about her weight. Ashley, what did I lie about?
The next.
I want you to keep in mind while I still put this poll together. I want you to keep in mind, Amberlynn said this. What did I lie about? Mind you, she uploaded this video just a year prior. She literally had a video about a lot of different lies. But okay, take it away, Amber. Lying ass bitch.
Thing is my weight. I wouldn't say I've lied to you guys per se about it, but I definitely haven't been like very into like telling you guys my weight. I'm fluctuating a lot currently. with my weight. It's frustrating because I'll do really good at something and then I will mess up, and then I'll do really good at something and then I'll mess up. This used to happen to me a lot where I would lose like 4 pounds and then gain it back. But now, currently, it's to the point where I gain I lose about 15, 20 pounds and then I gain it back. And that's really bad for me. And I haven't really been 100% honest about that, because whenever someone asks me, oh, she's gaining weight or whatever, I always just say I'm losing. I don't know. I don't need the backlash at all. I don't want it. I just feel like it's so much safer to just say what people want to hear and what I feel like people will not hate me for.
I think she still does this today. Do I think she does it as often? No, but I do believe she still does this. When again, Amberlynn had the choice to just remove the topic altogether. And if you listen to her wording in this, she's pretty much like, I didn't necessarily lie, I just lied. Or I didn't necessarily lie, I just didn't tell you the truth. Okay, Amber. Okay. Let's get back into it. And don't forget, there is a poll going. And I expect at least 500 people to vote, or we go on break. It is horrible that I use that as a tool. I know I'm going to get canceled soon. That sounds so awful. Let me shut up and go. That sounds so awful. Actually, let me take a look at some of the support behind. Oh, I know Primink is typing up a script as we speak. K Spree, thank you so much for the super chat. I don't think I've sent a super chat to you before. You were my favorite before I had money. I love that. So glad to see you again. Very, very inspiring to see you be in a better space in health and mind. Thank you. I appreciate you. And thank you for thinking of me. I know that's right. Thank you, Kate Spree. No, I am no bullshit. I am in a much better headspace, which plays a part in why I've been able to be so or more consistent. I plan to be a bit more consistent, but to be a bit more consistent and the love that you guys have been showing me is like out of this fucking world. So it does feel good to be up here and be able to give y'all a better version of me, especially because I'm feeling good. So, and I'm happy a lot of y'all see it. I'm happy y'all see it. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Alrighty, let me see. Shay, because I feel like I'm gonna say your name right, because I want to say Chevy, and I don't think your name is French, so I don't know why I'm saying it like that. But Shay, thank you for the super chat. Wait a damn minute. I've been gifted a membership at some stage, long time watcher, but first super chat. Thank you so much, Boo. Adore you, Charlie, an amazing community. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Listen, get in that Discord, Boo. Get in that Discord. And to answer anyone's question, if you are gifted a membership, you still do, as long as it's Supreme or higher, you still do have access to the Discord, just to be clear. Follow the tutorial in the description and it helps you navigate getting in there. If you have any questions beyond that and it's just a bit difficult, DM me on Twitter preferably. If you can't get me on Twitter because you may not have it, which is also understandable, DM me on Instagram. But let's get into it.
I don't know how to explain it, but I can 110% say I've never been 500 pounds. I know a lot of people are saying, oh, she's 500 pounds, she's about to be 650 pounds. Like, this has never happened. My highest weight is 485, and
I want to remind you all, she is now over 500 pounds. And her highest weight, according to her, was 572.4, I believe. I still believe she's hit over 600. She just probably didn't see it on the scale. But this did not age well. And what is it that Jordy said? Period. Vote or eat the choker cheese. Thank you, Jordy. And let me make sure I catch Rosie's. Hold on. Rosie the Moth Lady, thank you. Trauma bonding is still bonding. Period. That's not what we're doing, though. We are bonding in a very positive, um, yeah, that was the quickest lie I could come up with. Yep. Bonding positively. Thank you, Prison Becky, for the super chat. Vote or smell the mattress. Ooh. Vote or smell the mattress hot before it even dried. You know what I realized? I think the community that I'm growing around me is so nasty. And I love it. I love it. I'm telling y'all, when y'all find y'all people, it's just a good feeling. Let's get back into it.
Right now, today, I weighed 476, I think it was. And currently, right now, I am losing weight. Like, I'm not gaining. I promise you that.
Oh my gosh, you, Peter, and Trisha are live. What is this madness? The fact that I'm even categorized in Trisha and Peter, like, slays my life.
Amber has always wanted to be that girl. Amber has always wanted to be that girl. And I'm surprised she didn't actually collab with Trisha Paytas yet. Because if I'm not mistaken, at one point, Trisha was interested in having, oh, well, that's part of it, having Amber on the podcast. Amber would have to physically go there. And Amber does not control those angles. If Amber could get over the fact that she will not control the angles of those cameras, she would have probably been on one of Trisha's podcasts a long time ago. Could you imagine Amber sitting there with Trisha Paytas on that hot pink couch? Just envision it. She'll be wearing all black, maybe a touch of white or some gray, probably a choker or two that you can't see, long, thin, dingy ass hair, big ass legs, probably bigger than the arm of the chair that she's sitting on. Depending on the type of chair, they might have to put two together, but that's not the point. So imagine her big ass sitting there with Trisha Paytas, with the mic in front of her. Imagine that interview. Just imagine. Fat ass ankles dragging on the floor. Remember, she will not be controlling not one bit of that camera footage. Oh, gold. It would be gold. That would be... Amber needs to get over that. She's losing on a lot of possibilities. Elizabeth Kemp, thank you so much for the super chat, boo. Why is everyone so violent today? Like what? Like what I do? See, you're looking at it negatively. It's not violence. It's love. It is love. This is how we stick together. Listen, if we can get... Okay, I'm going to give it to you a different way. If we collectively can get through these polls, can get through the images and the pictures that I paint, do you know how solid you will be to go out into this world and face even worse? That's how you have to look at this. Bonding and preparation. Imagine getting through... Once these polls become nothing to you, you'll be able to tackle a lot more in this crazy ass world. That poll will be a cakewalk. These polls will probably get worse and they'll become a cakewalk. We are building something strong. Dude, that's unbelievable. I'm going to find a believable positive spin one of these days. Thank you, Elizabeth. Omni, thank you so much for the super chat. Hi, Charlie. I just recently found you in your content. Oof. I don't know at what part you came in, but thank you for being here. And you have such a nice energy about you, and your humor is very appreciated. Thank you. Thank you. Have a good rest of your day. By the way, you're gorgeous. Thank you, boo. I appreciate you. Thank you. Oh, listen. Hold on. I'm going to come back to you. Stop. Because you know that's the next thing they're going to try to push. You know that's the next thing they're going to try to push. You know, listen, they're going to try to push that shit. I just know it's coming. Yo, we a mess. Pigmented, my boo is here. Hi, Pigmented. Hi, boo. I'm at work, but I finally made it to a live stream. Thank you, boo. Type in chat if you hear in real time. Type in chat if you hear in real time. I know you've been busy, but you are missed. You are missed. You are missed. Pigmented's here, guys. Ah, my boo's here.
Would you wear nothing but shorts and a belly shirt for 4 years for $1 million? No.
Okay, let me end this poll and then we could start a new one because someone asked her for shorts and a belly top and $1 million, would she wear that for a year? For me, I guess maybe I look at it differently because I work majority from home. I don't have to go into the office like that. So that's a definite yes. Baby, I'll wear boy shorts and a bra for a year for $1 million. Have you seen this economy? Easily. Easily. The only reason I'm not saying I'd wear a thong and a bra is because I got a long back and I feel like booty shorts give the illusion that I'm sitting on a little something, but easily. The fuck? She said no. Girl, you stupid. Let me end the poll and then I'm gonna do one for that one. How much to spell Amberlynn's choker? 60% said 25K to 50K. I feel you. 30% said 1 to 10K. I respect the honesty. And 8% said for free, just for the experience. And there were 642 votes. 642 votes. All right, let me get this playing and then I'll do another poll because again, for shorts and a halter top or something like that, work for a year for $1 million. Tax already taken care of. Let me throw that in there. Tax already taken care of. Million cash, all yours. Amber said no.
I would. No amount of money will be showing that type of stuff off. Yeah. Are you gonna stay live when Becky gets here?
Sure.
It depends on how she feels. I don't want to make her uncomfortable.
Uncomfortable.
So I never wanted to be in the vlogs or vlog myself, but she would hand me the camera and be like, "You're vlogging today." And if I said I didn't want to, she would say, "Well, you're working for me." And what she meant by that was she was buying food, paying the bills, and I had to earn those things. But meanwhile, I was taking care of her the whole time.
Ask her and Becky make out for a bit. She will be back. Oh my god. I wish life was like that. Okay, this smells like a hippie.
It's Indian.
Like a hippie who is about to like snort some coke.
It's Indian patchouli. So it smells like...
Listen how she was about to drag her dad. Listen to this.
My dad is not a hippie.
Okay, sorry.
And my dad mainly does like meth.
Oh.
I mean, I don't know what he does now. I don't really have to talk to him about that. I'm sure if I asked him, he'd be like, "No, sweetheart, I'm sober." And I'll be like, "Who you fooling?"
When she said that, I said, I know she got a lot of unresolved issues with her parents, but girl, this is going on the internet. But listen, when your parents are deadbeat, that follows you for years, so I get it. But I was just like, oh, goddamn. Daddy was getting all type of strays. Type of strays.
Twiggy Darkfall is mama everywhere. This is where I sleep, y'all. When I'm here. Raher. Me and Becky share this here bed when we stay the night. And then their bed's over there.
So my question is, when it comes to the bed that Amberlynn just showed, because she said that her and Beck used to share it, where was Beck sleeping? Because that was given full size. Where was Beck sleeping? So Beck was out here working their ass off for hours to come back to that house to share that bed with Amberlynn Reid and then having her talk in your ear for hours and probably keep her entertained. Ain't no way in hell.
Hold on. I just need to brush my teeth. I literally, when did I shower? How many hours ago did I shower? Like 5? Yeah. I brushed my teeth 5 hours ago.
Now, if we ask that question today, how many hours ago do you think Amberlynn Reid has showered? Well, really, the more accurate question would be how many days ago, but oh, how times have changed, honey. How times have changed.
Are you nervous for July 4th because of what it means for you and Destiny? No, I'm not nervous. But I was gonna fuck with her though. I was gonna text her and be like, "Happy anniversary, bitch." Yeah, I was gonna. I already have it planned out. Slay my life. I will, honey child. Are you bitter because Destiny broke up with you?
Who was she watching at this time with this black scent that is being very much forced? What creator was she watching? Because I know Peter Mon was one. I know Trisha Paytas was one. I don't know who was popular at the time, but when she said "Slay my life, honey child," I said, I felt my ancestors shake the ground that I was standing on. Bitch, the fuck you mean "Slay my life, honey child"? Whatever. Oh, actually, her 600-pound life. Thank you so much for the super chat. Tomorrow is my birthday. Can I get a shout out? Absolutely. Hold on. I'm going to use your username, okay, boo? But happy birthday, her 600-pound life. Happy birthday, boo. I hope you have an amazing day. And actually, make sure you celebrate your birthday going into April. Is that understood? Your birthday don't stop. Oh, no, tomorrow is April 1st. You better not be April fooling. Actually, I'm going to take it for what it is. Happy birthday, boo, and enjoy your whole birthday month. Can we send some love in the chat for her 600-pound life? Enjoy, boo, and thank you for spending some time with me. Sounds like a you problem. Thank you, boo. I'm at work, Charlie. I can't paint my pictures. Listen, y'all gonna hate us. Let me tell you, the trio that's gonna have y'all really throwing tomatoes, pineapples, and fists is me. Sound like a you problem, and fit and curvy. Y'all think I'm bad when I paint alone? Us three together is gonna have y'all jumping us in the Discord. So sounds like a you problem, fit and curvy. Get you some Vaseline, some Tims, and hair ties. You're gonna need it. I promise you, they're gonna jump us in the Discord. They're gonna jump us. Animals Frog, thank you so much for the super chat. The polls are exposure therapy. People pay money for that. Everyone's so ungrateful. Thank you. That almost sounds believable, and I'm gonna run with it. The polls are exposure therapy. People pay money for that. Everyone so ungrateful. Thank you. So for everyone who's like, "Oh, I'm gonna go to my therapist about the polls and the pictures that I paint," you're already in therapy. Thank you. See, my people got my back. They will help me come up with something that sounds believable. Thank you. Jerry Richardson, thank you so much for the super chat. I'll take the shorts. I'd look like an 80s DILF. Listen, maybe I'll take the shorts before they even finish the damn sentence. Finishes. Thank you, boo. And thank you so much for being a member for a very long time, by the way, Jerry. Because I do the members list every few days. Thank you. Jordy's cluster of people. So open about other people's problems, but lies about her own. That part. It's almost as if that actually we're gonna get into more of it. Thank you, Jordy's cluster of people. Thank you, boo.
No, I'm actually very grateful that she broke up with me.
Why do people assume you're still in love with Destiny? Okay, so we're gonna do a little tea spilling here, and Destiny doesn't even know this, so I'm sure you guys will message her. So when I first got with Becky, I was very open about everything that I was feeling, what I've been through. That's just the type of person I am. I'm very transparent, especially if I'm fixing to be in a relationship. I want to say probably upwards to a year and a half after Destiny and I broke up, I was still in love with her.
Do you know how crazy this is? I'm not saying that when you go through a breakup, you should be over it right away. That's not what I'm saying. I can understand going through the motions, sorting through those feelings, especially if you're the one being left, especially if you got cheated on. It's not that Amber was still in love with Destiny that got me. It's that Amberlynn not only moved on, but was hanging out with the ex that she was still in love with, while also hanging out with the ex's new girlfriend, giving that new girlfriend clothes, buying them food, pretty much paying to make sure she still had them around, just to have a peek at Destiny, just to get a whiff of Destiny, even though that whiff came with Destiny probably slobbering down on her new girlfriend. Imagine being that crazy. Ain't no way in hell. And then stringing Beck along, Beck pretty much seeming oblivious at the time, probably questioning a few things, but didn't want to take it there. For a year and a half, still in love with Destiny. But she'll sit in that YouNow stream and be like, no, I'm grateful she broke up with me. No, you were dying inside. Dying inside. And it wasn't just her liver. Dying. That's crazy. Renifer, thank you so much for the gifted membership to the new member. Enjoy. Thank you, Renifer. Jordan of Shadow Lightning. Thank you so much for the super chat. Just as long as she doesn't say slay the house down boots, that could come next. Please, that could come next. If she's we're not even gonna put that into the atmosphere. I'm surprised. Actually, I'm surprised Amber hasn't said that. Now that I think about it, I'm really surprised she hasn't said that. Thank you, boo. Fit and curvy. I've been summoned, reporting for duty. Baby, grab your Vaseline, Tim's, and hair tie, because we got some work to do with the paint that we need to paint for the chat. We need to come together before the streams so we can get some ideas together. Just be prepared to see your name tag with a lot of tomatoes. Thank you, boo. Queer Crusader. Thank you so much, boo. I'm PNW white, and I feel ashamed when she. What is PNW? Why do I feel like I should know that? PNW white, and I feel shame when she talks like that. Do you mean pale? I'm genuinely asking. I'm not trying to be like funny. What's PNW? It's okay. I'm gonna move on. I know somebody will tag me. Pacific Northwest. See, look we got educated people in the chat. Thank you. Help your sister out. Help your sister out. Thank you. Because I was over here like, I'm gonna remind y'all, I didn't graduate college. And I fought through most of high school. So just be a little patient with me. Thank you, boo. Thank you. Quick Crusader. I now got it. Listen, Amberlynn want to be everything but what Amberlynn is. Okay? I told y'all, if her next girl ends up being Jamaican, or yeah, that's the next one I could think, being Jamaican, or what if they end up being Brazilian? Bitch, if they end up being Haitian, I'm going down there and going real life. I promise y'all. They end up being Haitian, I'm going real life. And I will have no regrets. None whatsoever. No matter the backlash. Anal Smeezus Jesus. Raj is my therapist and your router is the payment. Well, in that case, Raj won't be getting paid no time soon because we are bonding. We are bonding. We have reworded this in so many different ways, so many positive ways. Just pick an excuse and go with it. Thank you. Lois, thank you so much for the super chat. It's crazy that I started watching you and watching Amber reactions 5 whole years ago. And not only has she not grown, she has only gotten worse. That genuinely watching this, and I'm gonna get back to it, genuinely watching, especially you now, you telling me you don't sound like Amber from literally last week? The only difference is, yes, she has someone there with her, but for the most part, it's the same Amber. She hasn't learned and grown in any, well, that's not true. Her weight. Her neck is bigger. Her waist is bigger. Her legs are big. Well, actually, she's just bigger all around. Thank you, boo.
I was able to separate that, though, from the love that I felt for Becky, I was also in love with Becky. And I know there's like this like thing where people like, you can't be in love with two people at once. You can.
I don't think she was ever in love with Beck. I don't believe Amberlynn was ever in love with Beck. She loved what Beck can do for her. She loved the way she controlled Beck. If Amberlynn was in love with any aspect of Beck, it was her being in love with the idea of being able to have control of this person and keep them locked down for as long as possible, unfortunately.
Like, have you guys ever heard of sister wives? Like, hi, like, I'm not like into that. That's not me. I'm not like against it either, but you can definitely be in love with more than one person at a time. But why people still think that now, I think it's really just like a drama-filled fun time for them, because I'm definitely over Destiny in that way. We hang out still to this day. Like, she is like one of my best friends.
Just Jamie, thank you for the super chat. One of the reasons I want to have your super chat on screen is look at the difference in Amberlynn's hair right here. The only change has been her thinning hair. Look at Amber's hair. It all criticism and hate aside, her hair actually looks pretty healthy. And that's the thing. After the hysterectomy, Amberlynn has not taken any steps to better care for herself, better care for her hair, especially knowing what the outcome could be. Look at her hair. Look at this. When we see her in the members only live stream tomorrow, for those who will watch with me, it's going to look nothing like this. I would cry. I would cry real tears if that was me.
Friends. And there's things in her that I'm just like, that is not like who I would want to spend the rest of my life with. And that's like no shade, no tea. Me and her both feel the same way. Just because our relationship didn't work in that sort of way doesn't mean that we can't still be best friends. Like, I feel like she's family to me, and I have not been in love with her for about 2 years now. But people want to create that drama because it's fun to them.
Is Becky good at going down? Down where? Like downtown?
Ooh.
Downtown.
She didn't know how to look. She started chewing the gum even more. She look, because the truth is coming up, but she didn't know how to answer. She broke into song. Honey.
Love you, Becky, no offense, but I feel like you can eat the kitty cat like a champ. You're probably right.
I ain't saying nothing.
You don't even know.
Oh, wait, she just told the tea.
I did.
Look at, and can I just point out, look at the difference with Beck here versus recently, because recently Beck was on camera. If every single time, even Destiny looks better. If every single time somebody leaves me, they look better, they start to glow up, I'm going to assume I'm the issue. I'm just going to assume I'm the issue. I don't care how petty this sounds, how immature this sounds. When I leave you, your world is to fall apart. You're supposed to be looking dusty, crusty, like you need some fucking water. But if you start to elevate, granted, yes, do I want the best for my exes? Sure. But, you know, there's that little bitter time frame, like right after the breakup, I want you to look like you're struggling, because I want you to feel my presence being gone. And I know that is very immature and a toxic way to look at things. I didn't say I was the most mature person in the world. Never made that claim. But if you start to glow up immediately, mind you, if all my exes started to glow up immediately, you know what? I'm going to start to sit back and just reflect. Because why the fuck all of you looking better now that you left me? And Amber's looking worse. Worse. Ain't no way in hell. Jet Ward, my birthday's today. I'm about to shake this booty, these TikToks off tonight on a Monday. Jet, happy birthday, boo. Can we get some birthday love for Jet in the chat? And actually, since it's your birthday, shake them titties, shake them titties, shake them titties. Happy birthday, boo. Pigmented, y'all painters need new careers. I'm tired. Thank you for the super chat. And that is so rude. We let us get off the ground first. You don't even know. You might like the painting and it might be worth a lot in the future. Just saying. Gosh. And thank you so much for the love. And just for that, we're going on break.
You ain't got enough of this fever, I know, I know. Nothing would remain and you don't wanna go, so go. Cause you're picking your pace, no time to waste. I wanna love you but life doesn't wait. You can't stay here and waste away. You need to taste every mistake, fall out and get up again and again. Again and again and again and again. I'll be with you always. You don't need to be afraid. And I'll meet you up, I'll meet you at the. I'll be with you always. You don't need to be afraid. I'll meet you up, meet you at the end. Don't you know what happens to dreams you don't follow? They crumble. You know I can't stand what you're getting so hollow. So go. Cause you're picking your pace, no time to waste. I wanna love you but life doesn't wait. You can't stay here and waste away. You need to taste every mistake, fall out and get up again and again. Again and again and again and again. I'll be with you always. You don't need to be afraid. And I'll meet you up, I'll meet you at the. I'll be with you always. You don't need to be afraid. I'll meet you at the end. No time to waste. I wanna love you, but life doesn't wait. You can't see it and waste away. I'll be with you always. You don't need to be afraid. And I'll meet you up, I'll meet you at the. I'll be with you always. You don't need to be afraid. I'll meet you up, meet you at the end.
What y'all didn't know is the first moment I saw Pigmented in the chat, I wanted to go to break immediately to welcome them. But it would have been a little too early. So when I saw them super chat again, I was like, okay, we further into the stream. This is my chance. Y'all know I live for Pigmented's threats towards me after. I promise you, my chat doesn't move faster than when I go on break, baby. If I was to ever do a meet and greet, I'm definitely gonna play that, but I'm running behind the door and locking it. Because what y'all not gonna do is get up from y'all seats and start charging me. I'm running. Call me whatever you want. I'm running. I refuse to get jumped by my viewers and supporters. I'm running. Oh my God. That was so worth it. Pigmented, I'm just happy to have you in chat, boo. Let me get caught up with some of the support. I'm telling y'all, if y'all saw it from this side, That's what I should do. I should actually start recording it. Like once I go on break, like record the chat so you could see it from my end and how funny it is. That's what I need to do. Yep, that's what I need to do. Love you, Pigmented. Jordan, thank you so much for the super chat. An intelligent person is one that asks the questions. Amber could never. Amber could never. Jordan, thank you so much. Oh, you guys, I promise y'all that makes my nights when I stream. Toxic, I know, but it makes my nights. The only change has been her hair thinning. Oh yeah, we went over that part. Thank you, Just Jamie. Hannah, thank you for the super chat. Is this the era where she pretended to be a gay black man in her own hate group? That's a good point. See, that's the thing. I don't remember the year. I remember that, but I don't remember the year. Oh, do you think that's where the black scent was coming in because she was already pretending to be a gay black man? God, I wish I was more good with these timelines with her. I'm actually better with timelines with Chantel, surprisingly. But thank you, boo. Starkman, thank you for the super chat. Let a Haitian date her to go get a lock of her hair. I promise you. Si on haïtien, al toucher Amberlynn fucking Reid. Jamais. Jamais. Bon Dieu, m'aprele toute famille la Haïti. Yo tout. Yo tout. Yap tout priye. Fuck out of here. I'll be damned. Mind you, Starkman, I don't know if you're Haitian, but point still stands. Chubba Mama, thank you for the super chat. Beck doesn't like to eat the bean covered in cheese. Period. I'm happy to know Beck is in a safer place, a happier place, and a cleaner place. And I know my Beck is eating down. I know that's right. I hope Beck ain't here. I hope Beck is probably like, ooh. Beck is probably like, let me see myself out. Oh my goodness. Frugality, thank you so much for the super chat. Amber been rode hard and put away wet. That's what it looked like, bitch. These days, Amber looked like she been going through it. Even Chantel, because if you've been peeping into Chantel look rough. Chantel look like she been through it. Chantel look like she live. I know she does live, in the desert, but she look like she don't have a home. Like she just gets up, puts up her camera. I don't know what's going on with her. Chantel look like she lived with the camels. Ali Dottie, thank you so much for the super chat. I did so much for myself today. Got up early to exercise, ate healthy, third day at the new job, walked the dog, and I logged onto this. Why, Charlie? Ali, this is a nice little nightcap to celebrate the achievements for the day. A nice nightcap. And yeah, it's a positive thing to walk in while Chantel is shaking all three stomachs. Doesn't that show you everything you've accomplished and why it's worth it? That could have been you. So you got to spin it to look at the good. At least that's what I'm going to do every single time. Secret Squirrel, thank you for gifting 20 memberships. What the fuck? Thank you so much. Goddamn. Thank you. And I ain't going to be petty, but I've seen you around. Welcome, honey. Welcome. I'm not going to get too petty. Because I think you used to watch Rosie. I'm pretty sure you watched Rosie. Welcome, boo. Thank you so much. And welcome all new members, by the way. Welcome. Pip, thank you so much for the super sticker. Thank you. Hey, sis, it's Chris. Going down on Amber is like a charcuterie board. You get the meat, cheese, and dingleberries. I'm reading that again. You nasty. Going down on Amber is like a charcuterie board. You get the meat, cheese, and dingleberries. Not my painting, not my brushes, but I'm still here to deliver the vision. You did good, Chris. You did good. I'm proud of you. Don't let nobody in chat tell you different. I'm proud of you. Let's get back into it.
That was no one's business.
That slipped out.
Downtown. I should probably take the flowers out of my head before she gets here. She'll be like, what are you doing? Flowers out of your head? Yeah. Do you breathe in front of Becky? I don't.
Just hold her breath.
I hold my breath the whole time I'm around her.
Until she looks away.
How long have you been a broadcaster on You Now? Almost a year. Becky seems to put you in your place. Becky shoulders, yeah. It's not that Becky puts me in my place. She just makes me realize, like, I'm a little bit older than, I need to act a little bit more my age sometimes. Eat something. I'm eating gum. And hopefully I'll be eating something later.
Oh, no.
I'm just
If I had to hear it, you have to hear it. I'm going to just continue because I'm going to start painting. I'm going to start painting and getting going, and I'm going to just let y'all have this one. Y'all get the vision. Mm-hmm.
kidding. I know, not here. Your aunt seems to be worried about your drinking. Well, I drink probably twice a month, so she can stay worried. I'm a little bit worried about her, too, but I'm not going to go there right now.
What was going on in Amber's family? Why is she shading so many of her family members? First, she's shading her dad and his drug habit. Hopefully, he's doing good now. And now she's shading her auntie. I'm assuming it's the same auntie she lied on and said stop talking to her because she was fat. Listen, a lot of families have different issues, my own included. What I don't do is bring it to the internet, no matter how bad it is. Okay? There is no way that will be part of my content, not even on a chill ass live stream. God, they need to work this out.
Do you think you'll buy more presents for Becky than Destiny? No. Because I feel like, I don't know what was wrong with me back then. I'm not like that. But yes, I will buy it. I feel like with Becky, it's going to be more quality over quantity. Get what I'm saying?
Stuff that she really
No, with Beck, what ended up happening is it was a lot more calculated. Unfortunately.
enjoys.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh! Courtney, I hope to see you tomorrow there too.
Wait, what?
She said, I hope to see you tomorrow.
Oh, Rafe, listen, Rafe. I wasn't here during the Rafe era. I don't actually know much about Rafe outside of they had a quick little beef with Beck and Amber for a little bit, but I think they made up. With peace and love, I pray Rafe has loved herself a lot more. The hair, the brows, oof. But she might be a sweet girl. I genuinely don't know Rafe, but oof, girl. And we all have that. We all go through, not we all, I take that back, but some people, I went through it. Rough stages where we got to find the things that work for us in our appearance. I don't know Rafe. Again, I'm not going to do too much. I'm not going to give her too much. Genuinely don't know her. But baby, ooh, Rafe. Rafe. Oh, wait. Oh, really? I actually don't know. What's Rafe's pronouns? Oh, I did not know that. Hold on. I apologize. I did not know that. Okay. Well, Rafe, all love to you. Genuinely didn't mean to misgender you. I genuinely didn't know. But hopefully, has Rafe done anything different to his looks? By any chance? Yeah, now I know. Genuinely apologize. I would never intentionally misgender anybody. But oh, hold on, he lost weight. I know that. Damn, even the friends upgrade. Oh, Amber. I bet you Rafe eating right now. I know that's right. Let me go find him on Instagram real quick. Period. Everyone has done better for their lives but Amber. And Amber still won't see she the problem. Mm-mm. Jordy Clufter people, thank you for the super chat. I should have told everyone to. Jordy, why would you do this? Why would you do this to me? Now I'm gonna take my time and I might just paint a picture just for you. Now. What? Yup. I just gotta think of something. Thank you, Jordy. Miss Username was taken. Thank you for the super chat. I just went for a snack and came back to the belly. I'm tired of being attacked in my own damn home, Charlie. I don't want my snack anymore. Listen, it's not an attack. It's a hug. It's a hug. A warm, warm hug with 3 stomachs. See how I did that? You see how I did that? It's a hug with 3 stomachs. See? Off the dome. Off the dome. That came off the dome. Person Becky, thank you for the super chat. What's the story with painting? Is it is it AI gross pics? You know, that's what I call the my imagination. Because I don't like to keep these things in my mind. I like to share them, or else I feel like I'd go crazy if I keep all my thoughts to myself. Like, why would I do that? So it's not AI, it's coming straight from me, CG. So, I just share with you guys. We call it bonding, therapy sessions. We call it so many different things. We just call it whatever it sounds the best. Because, yeah, it's messed up.
Get you some.
And no, I have never been pregnant. I've never been pregnant.
I think it's about that time. Yikes.
Gosh,
This angle.
that angle though. Hold on, let me squirm. Hold on, let me try something. That's a beautiful screenshot.
I've rescued
Is
bitch
this
Faye.
Becky?
No angle helps AL. You right though. I'm ugly no much.
What? Don't be mean.
What? How do y'all not do anything for money? I literally have a job. Like, what is a job? Okay, yo.
Before she goes into this, it's important that I point out Rafe. I cut out a lot, but it's important to know Rafe carried these live streams. There's a reason this topic will come up. Remember how when Amber was streaming with Beck, and truly when Amber has content with anyone else, they tend to carry it. Rafe is carrying these streams. It's again, I clipped a lot out because I didn't want to be here, just going through everything. Rafe carried these. That's why a lot of people you'll see, I think I kept a couple of in where a lot of people were asking like viewers like, hey, what's your handle on here? What's your Snapchat? What's your social media to Rafe? Because Rafe was carrying these streams. And later on, Rafe is just on the stream alone. Amber goes and does I don't know what, but Rafe is pretty much there alone and engaging and telling stories about his life and stuff like that. Do you know what I'm saying? So there's a reason that topic comes up.
Hey Ray, how are you? Hi. What's your definition of a job?
Something that you do to get money.
There we go. Like, I don't understand. Where do I work?
How do Rafe and Hannah not have a job for money? I have a job. I work for my mother-in-law. Why don't people understand this? I work for my mother-in-law.
Is that job permanent? No, because you will get older and you will die out. That's with anything, boo. Live your dreams now.
So this was in 2017. What dreams has Amberlynn lived out since this stream? What has Amberlynn accomplished? What has she done? I don't know how she doesn't sit back and see these things. Genuinely, what has Amberlynn actually done? Yeah, she traveled and hauled her animals to another state with the help of her mom, but what has Amberlynn truly done? All she has done is change locations of where she lives, change partners, and gain weight, and grew an even bigger hate following. She's done nothing. And as much as we used to laugh about it, this is the same Amber who, by the way, this could have happened, whose dream vacation was Bora Bora. Imagine this being, what is that? 8 years ago, almost 8 years ago. Within that time, you're telling me Amberlynn couldn't have worked on herself to get to a healthier place. And even if she was tight in the seat, in the airplane seat, get her ass to Bora Bora. Let me tell you something. Amberlynn can afford multiple trips to Bora Bora. Money is not the issue when it comes to that. It's her health, which is wild. And even if it wasn't Bora Bora, she wants to visit Cali, go visit Cali for a week. Imagine what that vlog could have looked like. Streaming from her hotel room in Cali, getting ready with her while she, prepares for the night to go out and maybe link up with a few other creators who might be in Cali who know of her. She's done nothing. Literally nothing. And we know this also because she lives her life on her life is her content. And her content is always within those four walls. And at least now, those few random trips to Bango or a department store. That's crazy. Cleopatra, thank you so much for the super chat. Paying you to say I'm not here for free to watch that shit. Listen, I appreciate you. I appreciate you. We're gonna watch all of this together. Swery, thank you so much. Swery said, hold on. Swery Fairy, thank you for the super chat. Said, you need Jesus, Charlie. That is so simple, but yet straight to the point. You need Jesus. I'm happy you are here. I have him. Not you need Jesus. Thank you, boo. Nah, the bean comment is the bean comment is bannable. Oh my god. No, it is not. Listen, y'all need to be more open. Oh my god. Thank you, Ados Jesus Jesus. Listen, I found my people. They ain't going nowhere. Danny, thank you so much, boo. I believe you upgraded, if I saw that correctly. I believe you upgraded. Welcome to Supreme, and you do have access to the Discord now. Sailor Vesta, thank you so much for the gifted membership. To the new member, welcome and enjoy, boo. Welcome. Mrs. Username was taken. Thank you so much for the super chat. No, because why was I snacking on charcuterie? Not you were snacking on a charcuterie board. I'm telling my therapist about y'all. Oh my God. Speaking of that, right? Thank you for the super chat. There was a comment recently that I saw that you remember the hot dog comment that someone made in one of the last two streams? Someone I'm paraphrasing, but it was something like, oh, fuck. I was just about to eat a hot dog. Forget y'all. So I guess they were getting like their lunch or dinner together. And then because we comment a lot about food and connected to Amber, I could feel it through the comment. They were like, oh, fuck. It was so funny. I don't know why y'all attempt to eat while watching me. I will never understand that. Not Chuba Mama said I was trying to fit in. Listen, Chuba, you here. You here. Lady, thank you so much for the super chat. 3 years ago, I survived a stroke. To celebrate, I booked my bucket list trip to orca whales in the wild. Amber, she celebrated surviving cancer by staying 520 pounds and being a bitch. Love that for her. Send love to Lady in the chat. There's so much life that this girl could be celebrating. Truly, there are so many people who do not see the other side of that. The truth is, I've said it for years, she could flex so much by doing some of the right things, by doing things that actually advance her in some way. Do something for her life. No. Nope. Collecting journals, stickers, earrings, and unfortunately more partners to abuse in the future. Piece of shit. And shout out to you, lady. Shout out to you.
Is this? Thought that was Amber's channel. It is Amber's channel.
Yo, what's up? I'm right here. Will I ever go to Coachella?
Oh my god, I'd love to go to Coachella.
Sure.
I'd give up a month of AdSense to see Amberlynn at Coachella. I want a full vlog, live streams included, to see Amberlynn attend a Coachella weekend. Do you understand the amount of walking from parking to get to the event? I would give up a whole month of AdSense to witness Amberlynn Reid at Coachella. And viewers get to pick the outfit. Oh, when I tell you we'd have content for months, you hear me? Months. Oh, Prez, thank you so much for the super chat. Girl, she has me flipping over the cancer section and flipping over the cancer section and the Beck disrespect. Oh, you must have watched today's video. I didn't watch it, but even though she's technically been disrespecting Beck and going on about this cancer, the sobbing, one of the reasons I do want to cover it is because like just Jimmy said, Amber was sobbing. That's one of the reasons I want to cover it, but I'll see. Them tears don't work over here. Cry more, bitch. Imagine. Guess what? Even people who've had cancer and have overcome it, even as an abuser, still don't give a fuck. Look at you. Mel's, thank you so much for the super chat. I swear you hate us, but we're here to stay. I am building us up, okay? Don't I sound like some fucked up pastor now that I think about it? I got to start wording that differently. It is giving cult. Let me reel it in and figure out some. We are bonding. I'm sticking to the bonding thing. We are bonding, okay? Oh, not to mention, today in Discord, there's been a couple of more people to link me some dancing, a few dancing clips. And they linked me a couple of Chantel. Oh, the next break edit is gonna be good. I didn't realize that Amberlynn was used to dance. Like, I know she did the TikTok thing, but I guess I just didn't realize how much she was dancing and how much her body jiggles. Y'all gonna want and beg for the old one back. Watch.
Let's see. Rafe, do you have any advice on how you know when
Oh, thank you. White nose, thank you. Because if y'all don't remind me, I'm never gonna remember the poll. Thank you. I put that up like an hour ago. I'm being dramatic, but still. For $1 million, would you wear shorts and a crop top for a year? 82% said yes, 17% said no. And there was 1,000 votes. Wait, no. You know what? I respect the no's. Because I ain't gonna hold you. This is me being real. I would do for half the amount. $1 million sounded amazing to me. I would do it for half the amount. But thank you for the reminder, boo. Thank you. Fit and curvy. I got my brushes, and since I love color, since I love every color of the rainbow, I'm happy to paint a nice pic to help desensitize the chat. Look at that. Participation. Fit and curvy is here to participate. Thank you. God. It's so simple. Not cut it out. Cut it out. Cut it out. I can't stand y'all. Lil Dicky, thank you for the super chat. I'm free from being your booster blanket. Oh, because you had to. Welcome back to your original name, boo. I'm free from being your booster blanket. Love the stream. You look beautiful and our short little fun size queen. I've just been called fun size. Somebody help me. Why you gotta call me fun size? That was so swift and to the point. You ain't gotta do me like that. Welcome back, Lil Nikki. You have to do. Ain't that so dead wrong? Fun sized. Rude. Let me get back into this.
you met the one? How did you know Hannah was the one? I I tried dating other people. Like, literally, when I didn't realize.
I love this question. So, someone asked Rafe how, how he knew Hannah was the one. And Rafe goes into this right here, but I want you to pay attention to like how much Amberlynn just wants to move past this, especially when it's important to note when the chat really starts just engaging with Rafe. And it's as if, Amber's not there because Amber allows Rafe to carry the stream. This story was actually cute to me.
I was in love with Hannah, or when I didn't realize I was even gay, even. I woke up in bed with my boyfriend at the time that I was staying with, and I was panicking. I was literally panicking because it wasn't Hannah. It wasn't her. And I called her, and I said, I woke up, and it wasn't you. And it terrified me.
Thank you, Rebecca, for the bars.
And literally, to me, when that person is the first thing you think about and the last thing you think about when you wake up and when you go to bed, and is the person that you can't imagine spending your life without.
Damn, girl. Deep. There's been like a thing.
That was so sweet. Like, I thought that was such a sweet thing. Like, I don't know, that they could have gone into more conversation. I thought it was a sweet story. I was just like, oh, that is so cute. I love hearing stuff like that, like why you chose your partner, how'd you fall in love, all that stuff. Listen, if there's anything about me, I'm a lot of things. I will always be a hopeless romantic. And it's just like, that was so cute. And here goes Amberlynn popping her fucking gum, thanking people for bars. You could have saved that shit for later. So weird. Right, Cece? Wasn't that so cute? I was just like, ooh, had me in my feels. And here go Amberlynn popping her gum, thinking. I'm telling you, Amberlynn has not changed. Not one bit. Not one bit. Let me get caught up with a little more support. Jordy's cluster of people. Pulpy plays Chantel something clapping while she dances in the beginning of his streams. I watch early in the morning. Oh, that I ain't gonna lie, that clapping was crazy. That clapping was crazy. Do you guys remember the clip I played? Because I still have it. I played it like a while ago when Chantel said, okay, so for y'all who don't know, Chantel got that saggy fupa thing or whatever, and she used to overshare. So Chantel said during sex sometimes it would slap like it was balls, like she had balls like during sex. Do y'all remember that? And that's not me painting a picture. That's me reminding y'all what Chantal literally said. Like her fupa during sex would slap against her like they were like saggy balls. You couldn't waterboard that information out of me, to be very clear. Fit and curvy, poll time. You have to sniff either Chantel's cat PJs in the crotch or Amber's one and only bra. Neither have been washed in a year. Say less. Say less. Hold on. Actually, let me think. Fit and curvy. Thank you.
This is totally random, but a lot of people think that when you get like paid from You Now, that it's like instant money. You only get paid once a month from You Now, so I just want everyone to know that. Because someone said something, I don't remember what it was, but yeah, I just wanted to say that, like, you only get paid once a month from You Now.
Oh, somebody said got me right in the feels.
For real.
Let's see.
Yeah.
Why don't I ever go on my account? Because I don't have internet. I'm so sorry. We want to tip you and give you bars, but we can't. I know. I wish you guys could tip me and give me bars. I mean, that would be awesome. But do I believe in reincarnation? Yes.
Wait, let me see my charger.
Yes. What? Is it not charging?
Oh, no, I just wanted to look real quick.
Oh.
Notice how Amberlynn's attitude completely changes here. Someone simply suggested that they wish they could give Rafe money, and look at the attitude switch. Remember, this is the Amberlynn who was oh so happy to interrupt a sweet story, oh so happy to take on all these different personalities. Someone makes a simple comment. Look how her attitude completely changes up.
And
Sorry, hold on.
let's see. I don't have my sketchbooks around.
Kinda.
Hold on.
Amberlynn, I messaged you on Instagram because Trisha paid us that she watched your YouTube. Yes. When did she say that? She's getting her sketchbooks. Thank you, Shugi, for the likes. Rafe deserves some of the bars that Amber's getting. I think if you want to give Rafe bars, don't give them to me. Like, don't use your free spin on me. Because obviously it's going to me because this is my account.
Damn, is it that serious? Are you noticing? Is anyone catching on to the attitude change?
So, and I also want to let y'all know that it's not like she isn't getting any of it, because I do, you know, pay for some things, gas, food. Yeah, I treat her good, as she says. So, I'm just saying. Is she partnered yet? No, she's not. She can only get partnered once she reaches a certain fan count and view count. So, oh, that's crap. Rafe has made you a ton of bars, and she's gotten the money for it. Trust me. I don't just sit there and be like, oh, here's your money, though. That's weird. No. But yeah. Like I said, Molly, I pay for gas a lot, and I also pay for food quite frequently, because that's just the type of person I am and the type of friend I am, and I feel like that's a very...
Amber's the type of person to do those things and then remind you in a moment like this. One thing I cannot stand, it's one of the reasons why I will rather suffer in silence before going to people, even though I've had great people, amazing people in my life to help me out. One of the reasons I will always hesitate is because I know people like Amber exist. Amberlynn paying for gas, mind you, the same gas that is used to haul her fat ass around is counted as payment for Rafe carrying these streams. Buying food, which I'm sure she's eating alongside them, is counted as payment for Rafe carrying these streams. But she's the nicest, most generous person in the world. Get the fuck out of here. She is so corny. Always watch out for people like this. One thing I cannot stand, and it's part of the reason I don't like some creators who do this, I prefer or I respect people who do things silently. That's what I respect. If you got to be loud about the things you've done for people, you ain't do it for the right reasons. And I get it. There are people who grow platforms that way, who sometimes even get hate for growing platforms that way, but do that shit quietly. If you got to be reminded all the things you've done for people, then you ain't doing it for the right reasons. Do that shit silently. No one needed to know. Damn sure not strangers on the internet. Oh, you've paid for gas. You've paid for this. So what? If my friend sat down on the internet and said, oh, I've done these things for Charlie. Oh, I've done this. Bitch, you will never hear me ask for a thing ever again. I promise you that. And I don't know if Rafe caught on to that, but that was wild. That was wild. Real crazy. Ooh, I'm going to get to the rest of the super chats. I just see the chat going crazy over this. Lucy. Hey, Charlie. Got word back today that I passed my accounting exam. Thank you for keeping me company through all the waiting. Congrats, Lucy. I see y'all sending love. Keep sending it, please. Congrats, Lucy. I hope you feel amazing. I hope you feel amazing. I hope you do something really nice for yourself. Really nice. That is so sweet. That's what I'm fucking talking about. I love that for y'all. I'm going to get caught up with the rest, guys. Let me just get through this a little bit.
Good way of doing it. And it's weird, though, because when I'm on, like, Trisha's thing, and she guests people and such, like, no one ever says anything like, Trisha, you better be giving this money to, you know, your mom or your sister. Or, like, when I see, you know, other people doing it, like, no one ever says anything. People just say it to try to make me mad, but really it doesn't make me mad.
Loveless, you notice it too, right? The tone shift is similar to when Beck was getting hyped up in the chat in the live stream years later. That you notice you gotta see. Remember how we started off with Amber? Very annoying. She got a little bass in her voice. Her demeanor is different. Shit, her posture is different. Mm, funny how that works, huh?
It's just annoying, really, more than anything. She comes on, like, Rafe comes on my thing because she wants to. Like, she doesn't do it for the money or whatever.
No, I just have fun.
Someone just said you're just greedy as fuck. Can you please tell them all I've done for you? Because that really, like, hurts my feelings. Because I feel like
I would have ended that live stream so fast. Can you please tell these strangers on the internet everything I've done for you so that they understand that I am meant to keep every single dollar meant on these streams, even though you carried them? Tell these peasants everything that I've done for your broke ass right now. Like, what? Crazy.
I'm the opposite of greedy.
No, gosh. She's not greedy. No.
Like, the least greedy person you'll probably ever meet in your life.
No, just literally, like somebody said, don't give them the energy.
Like, I'm just letting y'all know that this whole You Now business and the YouTube, that's how I pay my bills. That is how I survive. That is how I pay for my electricity. That's how I pay for my water. That is how I live, is off of this. And if you guys do not want to tip me while Rafe is on here, then you don't have to.
Just calm down.
It's just frustrating.
I know.
Because I'm like the most giving person anyone will ever meet in their life, and people just don't.
The most giving person. The same person that gave Beck around $200 to move out after making thousands on those live streams. The most giving person who will also take any chance to throw it right back in your face. Remember those screenshots with Destiny? Oh, I gave you $20 for your birthday. Will easily throw it right back in your fucking face. Amberlynn is the last person, even with the money, that should be helping anyone. Because it comes with a price. Especially when you no longer agree with her or you don't move the way she wants you to move. I cannot stand people like this. Oh, they're looking at me like this, so you need to tell them all these things. Who gives a fuck? These are strangers on the internet. It's nothing for Amber to be like, yeah, I'm gonna give her a cut. For those who don't know, Beck and Destiny, right? And mind you, Beck answered this so easily and mature. Someone had asked Beck, hey, by any chance, are these will you and Destiny be splitting any of this for like the collab that they did? You know what Beck said? Oh yeah. We split in the collab we did in the video and these super chats. We gonna add it all up. That's a given. Do you see how simple that was? Very easy. Beck didn't turn around and become a victim like, oh, no, Destiny, please tell them how much I'm helping you by being on this platform. Beck didn't do that. Beck was like, oh yeah, we splitting this. Even the collab from before. Simple. Truly, it's that easy. Fucking weird. Let me get caught up. Hold on. Oh, let me actually end the poll because I just remembered that was the last super chat. So the results for the poll. Let's see. Did the results come up for y'all? Oh, okay. Would you rather smell Chantel's PJs or Amber's bra? Both unwashed for a year. Not only 348 votes. Y'all are sick of me. 87% said Amber's bra, 12% said Chantel's PJs. I'm not gonna hold you. I would do the bra too. I would do the bra. I would have to do I would have to do the bra. Fall, you see that, right? Y'all for real boycotting and it's wrong. Y'all lucky I already went on break. I peeped that. I'm like, God damn. A little over 300 votes. Daddy, thank you for the super chat. Amber's channel would be more successful if she lost weight. She'd have an even bigger hate following. Imagine how smug and insufferable she'd be. 1000%. That's the thing. Amber thinks she'd lose viewership, but she'd gain it through the way she would act. Could you imagine the amount? Thank you, Danny. Could you imagine the amount of fat shaming she would do? She'd get a lot more comfortable. Could you imagine if Amber or Chantal lost the weight, their channels would triple in size. Hopefully one of them ends up locked up though, because they probably become more dangerous if I'm being real, but their channels would triple in size. Matter of fact, they'd take off if they went on TikTok. Amber and Chantal would easily be Ash Trevino 2.0. Easily. Lucy, thank you so much for the super chat. Hey, Charlie. That's what I read. And congrats to you. See, I really don't read these first. Thank you, boo. Margie, thank you for the super chat. It's not generosity if you have to remind people. Exactly. And Amberlynn's going to make sure she doesn't lose a chance to remind people, especially if she's not happy with you or your behavior. Thank you, boo. Soggy, thank you for the super chat. Big Al will truly never understand that talking about all the good deeds you did, all the good deeds you do, negates doing them at all. No, she won't see it that way. Now imagine, right? Since she wants to throw good deeds out there, imagine if every person who took her ass in all these years wanted to throw that back in her fucking face. I bet somehow she'd turn that around and become a victim, right? Remember, Amberlynn has always had to find a home with one of her partners or somebody close to her partner. Imagine if they threw that in her face. All the people who took her in, all the people who gave her shelter, fed her ass. And I think even Crystal's family gave her money on top of that. But no, that would somehow be horrible. And thank you again for the super chat. Miss username was taken. That mask fell real quick. Real fucking quick. Real quick. Captain Crunchies, welcome. Welcome to the Gold Cluster. I want to see. I'm so behind. Let me see if I can find you. I think I missed it. I'm so sorry, Captain Crunchy. Either way, thank you. Welcome to the Gold Cluster, boo. Soggy, thank you for the super chat. You think one of her journals is just an IOU log? Oh, could you imagine? That's actually a good question. Could you imagine? She probably has one for each girlfriend or each past partner. Yep, I could see it. Oh, and one for friendships. One for her partners and one for friendships. I bet you she knows down to the date every time she paid for gas or something. Just Jamie, thank you for the super chat. Amber, I'm not financially abusive at all. Also, Amber, I buy love and friendships. I get off on giving people money. That. Isn't that interesting how that works? Thank you, boo. Lo Nikki, thank you for the super chat. Answered the poll, but all I thought about was that bra having cheese on it like her neck under the choker. I'm over your poll internet, your polls internet auntie. Trust me, there's times I have to watch myself on playback and I'll be over me too. I'll be like, oh my God, girl, hang it up. But it's so fun in the moment. Don't worry, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna start thinking of some more balance. Like draw this type of picture, but also a more pleasing, like a genuinely pleasing picture with the polls. I'm gonna figure out that balance. It's not today, but I'll figure it out. Nelly, thank you for the super chat. Thank you for getting me through my pregnancy, Charlie. I've been a silent watcher since 2020. I'm currently 38 weeks and 4 days. I hope to go into labor tonight. I need everybody to spam the chat. Good vibes. I pray you have a healthy delivery. I hope you go into labor, give birth to that healthy baby. I need y'all to spam the chat with love for Nelly. Oh, baby, you're going to be just fine. You're going to make it through. You're going to go into labor tonight. I hope you have a great, great, safe, and just wonderful experience. Okay, boo. Oh, everybody having a baby. I love that for us. I know that has nothing to do with me, but I don't know. I just love that.
See that. And it gets
Yeah, it's
frustrating.
like they don't even know you, Amberlynn. Just ignore it. Yeah, somebody said, honestly, Rafe wouldn't be on here if she had an issue with the bars. And, like, her money is her money, guys. She can do as she wants. Can you ask Amberlynn if she's okay with people posting the streams on YouTube?
I don't care. Like,
Heard it.
I mean, it's illegal now, but
It's illegal?
you can't post someone else's stuff.
You literally can, and Amberlynn is still trying to make this point today. You literally can, please.
On your thing. Like, it could be taken down if enough people tell YouTube about it.
Yeah, dang.
Good night, Emily.
What's your SC?
Nelly, I hope you see all the love in the chat. Fuck what Amber's saying right now. I hope you see all the love in the chat, boo.
What's SC?
Snapchat.
Oh, Snapchat. It's Random Rafe, RANDOM RAFE1253. Georgia P.
You see how people are asking for Rafe's Snapchat? Like, people want to connect with Rafe more. And again, I cut out a lot, but this was asked of Rafe a lot through this stream. Again, I trimmed it down. But people want to connect with Rafe outside of Amber. And you notice that attitude of Amber's has not changed, has it?
I love you, Georgia Peach. Yeah, Amberlynn, talk.
Hi. Someone said, why does Amberlynn act so different on here? Right now, I really don't feel good all of a sudden. Am I big mad or a little mad? Neither. I really just don't feel good. You look sleepy. Yeah, I haven't been getting much sleep lately. I've been just, like, hanging with friends, and I'm always like, yo, what's the point of sleeping when you're having a good time, you know?
Don't threaten me with a good time.
Good night, Rebecca. I just don't like the idea of haters making money off of your YouNows. I don't know if they make money off of them.
You can report it.
Yeah, definitely. I could report it, but I don't.
Lee, you noticed that too. All of a sudden, she's tired. All of a sudden, she's not getting enough sleep. All that damn energy, where did it go? Where did it go? Attitude switched up. She couldn't even fake it. That's again one of the reasons I love live stream Amberlynn. She couldn't even fake it and turn her attitude around just to save face. Because at the end of the day, imagine how that made Ray feel. Like, oh, these people are suggesting that you share some of this with me, and it upset you that much. It upset you that much at the thought of sharing some of this with me. Interesting. That would make me feel like shit. And it doesn't even seem like Rafe cares, but just the thought of your attitude switching up that much, just at the thought of you just sharing a little something, like, we not cool? The fuck? We both can't eat off of this?
I've never reported a video before. I do have some friends who report videos for me.
Yeah.
Oh, that's interesting. So Amberlynn had friends reporting videos for her back in the day. Interesting. Now this is Rafe streaming alone for a little bit. And the only reason I kept this in there is because Rafe actually tells a bit of background about his family. And I was just like, baby, don't overshare like this.
Yeah, we live, let's see, my family are some crazy hill folk. I'm not even joking. Okay, my adopted family is, want to hear a funny story? My mom's aunt.
Listen to this. I try to do the math in my head. Like, you know that emoji? Well, there's a few now, or those GIFs where it's like the different calculations flying all over. That's what I was trying to do with this. And I was just like, you probably just shouldn't have shared that. But I was trying to put the math. Like, if 1 + 1 = 2 and 2 + 2 = 4, what the fuck is your family doing?
Married my dad's uncle, and their oldest daughter married her third cousin, and didn't have to change her last name when she got married because it was the same as his.
All I heard is people being too close, getting together. That's what I heard. Family, marrying family. Number one, I'm never getting with anyone in my family. That's disgusting. But if I am to do that for whatever reason, to the point that I don't even have to change my last name, we have a problem. We have a problem. Why the fuck are y'all so close? You don't have to change last names. This should not have been on the internet. I'm just saying. And again, no hate to Rafe, but Valentina, when I heard this, I said, I beg your fucking pardon. Ain't got nothing to do with me, child. I'm just here delivering a message.
Can I guess someone? Sure. I can guess somebody.
I left this in because I also want you to see not only is Rafe carrying the stream, now streaming alone, guesting people, talking and engaging in everything. Where the fuck is Amberlynn? But sure, Rafe doesn't deserve some money.
They're popping in the elevation. They didn't know what was going on. Hold on just 1 second. What, babe? They are telling me it's time to get off you now. I'm so sorry. I know. Everybody's here. The girls are here. The gang's all here. And we're going to hang out for the night and watch some movies and just chill. So I'll talk to everybody later. And my Snapchat is randomrafe1253. That's RANDOM RAFE1253. And I have a channel on here too. It is Rafe Archer. RAFEARCHER.
Can someone help me spot the creator? Because as far as I'm concerned, it's Rafe. Even the way he's closing out this stream sounds way better than Amberlynn. Hey, I'm going to engage and then I'm going to close this out by reminding you where all my socials are and where you could find me. Where the fuck is Amber? Somebody help me find her. She's not hard to miss. Where's Amber? Nowhere in sight.
And yes, you can say bye to Amberlynn. Let's see, let me go find her.
Mm-hmm.
They wanted to say goodnight. Oh, okay. Well, I guess I'll just get off here.
Amber was so upset she didn't even want to say good night to her chat. Imagine being so fucking upset you don't even want to say good night to your chat, the people who have been sending you bars, which I'm assuming is like kind of equivalent to super chats. Maybe. I'm not familiar with the YouNow platform. You're that salty, bitch? Okay.
Later, guys. Mwah.
That. And all it took was someone simply suggesting that they share some of the money, some of the income made on YouNow. Keep in mind, something that a lot of people don't know, because I was sent the offer. I actually don't respond to a lot of, well, majority of sponsorships that are sent to me. YouNow actually reached out to me years ago in the earlier years of my platform blowing up. So YouNow, and I don't know for sure if Amberlynn got this same offer, but from my understanding, a lot of creators get this offer. So YouNow had emailed me asking me to live stream on their platform. This was before I even started live streaming on YouTube. That's how long ago it was. They offered me a monthly amount to stream for a certain amount on their platform to bring more eyes. I just didn't go for it just because, like, number one, I had never even streamed on YouTube. So, like, I thought I was gonna mess up. Like I don't even know how to do all that. And number two, I just was trying to like stay focused on YouTube. I was not trying to veer off to another platform, and then contractually I would have to stream for a certain amount because they're not paying me monthly. So the way it would work is you now would pay me a certain amount monthly. And on top of that, whatever viewership I get in, the bars, coins, all that stuff, it's for me. They take a percentage. So I assume on top of what Amberlynn was making, YouNow was probably actually paying her the monthly amount that they pay a lot of like up and coming and popular ish creators, because that's the email they sent me. So that's another reason she's greedy. I should have said that at the top of the stream, but I was waiting to talk about the money part. But yeah, chances are YouNow was also paying Amber monthly and acting like this. Especially if Amber, of all people, was as consistent as she was on YouNow, it's probably because they offered her the monthly pay. Just so y'all know. Weird. Miss Username was taken. Thank you so much for the super chat. I'm boycotting these damn polls. I speak life over myself, Miss Gold. I'll catch you in the next one. I'm telling you, the little team I'm putting together, y'all gonna be windmilling in this chat. Thank you for the super chat. Shard, thank you for being a member for 3 months. I wouldn't be surprised if Ash Trevino was an OG foodie fan. Could you imagine those three? Mind you, Amber said she was open to a collab with Ash. And I think there's some drama going on with Ash Trevino right now. I'm not a true Ash Trevino follower. It's just my best friend follows her. And I know there's some people in the Discord who follow her. I just don't follow her like that. But I think there's always drama going on with her. But I think something's going on with her platforms. But either way, a collab between those three, or even just Amber and Ash together, a mess. Thank you again for being a member for 3 months. Thank you, boo. Hey, sis, it's Chris. She doesn't like when others can make money without her because because then what value does she bring to those relationships? I didn't even think of it like that. That makes so much sense. I'm going to read it again. She doesn't like when others can make money without her because then what value does she bring to those relationships? T. Wow, I didn't actually look at it like that, which is so true. Chubba, poll, cheese bean, or chunk. You know what I'm going to do, Chubba? Here's what I'm going to do. Only because literally I just finished. I'm going to save this. Hold on, actually. Let me take a screenshot. Give me 1 second, Chubba. I'm going to save this for next stream. Hold on, I want to find... Damn, I'm just going to have to take a picture. Hold on, give me 1 second, y'all. Okay. Chubba, I got you. I have it saved. Next stream, we already know what poll we got. One of many. One of many. Thank you, boo. No need for tomatoes or paper clips. I didn't even put it up. It's going on next poll. Next stream. Captain Crunchies or Crunchicles. Captain, thank you so much for the super chat. Why is it all this kind of giving when Natter said he feeds and takes Chantel out every day? Charlie, if you ever want to plan a meet and greet in Tampa, let me know. Captain, first of all, do you have Twitter? Please hit me up. You want to know the truth? I think I've talked about this before. Thank you for the super chat. And I'm serious. If you have Twitter, hit me up, please. My handle should be linked in the description, or one of my mods will link you. Prior to the pandemic, I was actually planning a meet and greet, genuinely planning one. I had the security guy because where the shooting range that I go to, one of the guys who was helping me out actually does security on the side. So I started talking to him about it, and he was actually putting the people together to do security. I already knew the location. It was at the boxing gym that at the time that I was boxing at every morning. So I was able to talk to the owner to rent that out because of the way it's set up, it would have worked. So the boxing gym was where I was going to do the meet and greet. I had the security, me and my trainer, like I had started like putting the wheels together, and then the pandemic happened. And then shortly after, some very, very ugly, angry, miserable people thought they could cancel me. And I was just like, oh, no meet and greet for a little while. No meet and greet for a little while. But I would genuinely like to do something like that locally. Because I could still go to the shooting range and ask the same guys to help me out. Just because, first of all, I know a lot of my supporters chill as fuck, but there's some crazies, and I will fight you. Not you, Captain, just to be clear. Queer Crusader, thank you for the super chat. If you or someone you know has been affected by a Chantel break, you may be entitled to financial compensation. Y'all so fucking dramatic. Now you may be entitled to financial compensation. Y'all so dramatic. Oh my God. You know why I should really be happy? And it's because it's against 2OS, so I can't do it. What I really want to put in the break, okay, do y'all remember, for those who are watching Chantel during the live stream era, like the craziness, do you remember when she went to go make her sheets and she flipped the covers and then her fupa showed and it bounced like the big ball that she has in front? Y'all don't think I want to play that in the break? I can't, because it's against TOS. Truly, this is just the PG version that I'm playing. Because the actually, I'm gonna post it in Discord later. The whoof with the balls that flap with it. I want to play that, but I can't. They're gonna mark it as nudity, and I'm gonna be terminated. I'm literally giving you the PG-13 version of what I really. You don't think I want to play a clip with the music and Chantel seductively getting out of that tub with the OnlyFans and the duckies? I can't do that though. That's what y'all don't get. Y'all getting a good version of what I really want to do, but I can't. Sounds like a you problem. This is some West Virginia shit. I know what you're talking about. Rafe explaining the stuff with his family. And it's okay. You know, it's the earlier years. Maybe people just didn't know over shit. But baby, even without it being the internet, I would not share some shit like that. I don't get it. But thank you, boo. I don't get that. Amar, welcome to the Go Cluster. I appreciate you. Ashley, welcome back to the Go Cluster, boo. And you are Supreme, so you have access to the Discord. Get in there, boo. Get in there. Queer Crusader, thank you so much for the super chat again. Jokes aside, Amber made Rafe do extra work as punishment for being a decent person. I do wonder, because that's the thing. Does anybody know why they stopped being friends? I genuinely don't know the lore with them. I know they had that little tiff, and I think they made up, but I'm assuming they're not friends no more. And I wonder if Rafe looked back at this and is just like, yeah, I should have known. I shouldn't. Ugh. Thank you again, boo. Poisonous Rachel, thank you. Amber wants to be boring as fuck, rude as fuck, checked out as fuck during streams, and still will soak up all the praise, attention, and money. Yes, just like she did with Beck. Again, thousands and thousands of dollars Amberlynn was making during those streams. $200? Freebie Buffet, thank you so much. I like your name. Thank you so much for the membership. You are Supreme, so you do have access to the Discord, boo. Alibis, thank you, boo. You a nasty bitch. Good night. I love you, Alibis. Oh, Alibis is bae. I know you've been around for a while. I love you too, boo. And thank you for being a member for 16. Now I'm gonna make y'all pay in the Discord. Whoa, that sounds negative. Not make you pay. Now I'm gonna further bond with you in the Discord. Fupakana, thank you so much for the super chat. If any topic in this live stream caused you a verb, heave or heave or gag, you may be entitled to compensation. First of all, the only thing you're entitled to is celebration. What you do is celebrate being here and going through this together. Okay? Compensation. My God, y'all are so dramatic. Thank you so much. Oh, wait, Neva. They stopped being friends because Eric and Rafe talked about Amber behind her back, but Eric ran back and only told Amber what Rafe said. Does anybody have that timeline? Did any of it play out on YouTube or no? By any chance? Because was I even around for this? Did it play out on YouTube? If so, feel free to leave me a link when the stream ends, or if you're my Discord or Twitter, I will take a link. I will put in the work and edit. Because that's the thing. Eric stay being messy. Honestly, as hurtful as it is, I'm happy Beck don't deal with them no more. Eric been messy. Weird ass. Weird fucking ass. Like, please. Bamboozled, you saw that, right? Straight to the fucking point. Ain't cut no straight to the point. Alibus my people straight to the point. God damn. Oh my god. Let me make sure I didn't leave nothing. Oh, Lala. I knew I was forgetting one. Anybody else brace for impact anytime Charlie starts her statement with imagine. Girl, stop painting those pictures. 911, I have an emergency. Y'all so dramatic. You're so dramatic because watch one of these days, this is what I'm gonna do. One of these days, I'm gonna switch it up. I ain't gonna say nothing, nothing that I'm thinking, like as far as like imagining a picture, a painting. I'm gonna say nothing, and y'all gonna think something's wrong. Y'all gonna be bored as hell. Actually, you gonna think you listening in on Amberlynn. That's what's gonna happen. The only reason you gonna know there's a difference is because I'm black sitting here. You're gonna be like, who did I click on? Charlie or Amber? This is dry. Watch. You're gonna be so confused. You might even thumbs down the damn live stream. Just saying. Watch. Just saying. Let me see. Not Charlie turning into Girl World's Piss Casa with her painting. Fuck you. I already posted it in the Discord. It's salty crap. Oh, thank you. I'll take a look after this. Thank you. Anal Smeezes Jesus 911. The pictures are being painted in the house. Shut the fuck up. How about listen, the first time I get watch, I've never been swatted, thank God. But could you imagine the first time I get swatted is because one of the pictures I paint and the viewers just over it? Like, bitch, we shutting this down by all means necessary. Please don't swat me for real. But I'm just saying, by all means necessary. Okay. Let me get it together. Midori, thank you so much for the super chat, girl. I don't know why I've waited so long to start watching your live. Don't let anyone, don't tell anyone, but I like it more than Jordy's. Oh, first of all, don't say that. I don't want to see, I want to see gold shimmer on the center of your, oh. Okay, I want to actually try that right now. Hold on. I want to see gold shimmer on the center of your lips with the deep red. Give me 1 second. And all love to Jordy. You know I ain't got no beef. You know how people are quick to infight around here. So I appreciate you enjoying me though, for real, for real. I really, really do. And thank you for the super chat. Give me 1 second. I'm gonna go grab some golds. We're gonna try it together right now. Cause I know I'm probably not gonna wear a red lip again for a little bit. So we're gonna try it right now. Hold on. Okay, because it was a super chat on top of that, I got the pricey palette. I said, no, we're going to do the luxury gold. So I grabbed my Pat McGrath Mothership palette. Wait, Mothership 5 palette. I grabbed that. So I'm going to go in with this gold right here. Hope you can see that. I'm going to go in with that one. Hold on. Because that actually sounds really good. I'm going to use my ring finger so that it's a light touch. Pray for me, y'all. I've never done this. Hold on. Oh, shit. Hold on. What y'all think? My lips are a little drier than normal. Hold on. Sorry for all the extra noise. Did I add too much? I feel like I like it. What do you think? I'm not gonna lie. I think it would have ate more if I wasn't just sitting here talking for over 2 hours, but what you think? Oh yeah, probably a gloss too would have hit it. Thank you, y'all. Hold on. Let me suck in my cheeks so I could give you Naomi. Hold on. Look, somebody. I'm a fucking idiot. Look. Because don't you gotta look down and then slowly look up? Listen, I watched America's Next Top Model for years. I still didn't pick up a fucking tip. Hold on. Look. If I ever got hired for a photo shoot, I would be fired on set. They'd be like, "Bitch, what are you doing?" I need to study more Zendaya. That's what I need to do. I'm trying to give a fat dark chocolate Zendaya. That's what I need to give. That's what I want to give. If I could accomplish that, baby, I'll be happy. Ain't no sneezes, Jesus. Girl, it adds height to me. Fuck you. Look. Thank you for the super chat. Oh, it's giving hot Cheeto kiss in the best way. Okay. Period. Somebody come kiss me. No, I'm kidding. That sounds so problematic. I'm joking. Joke. That was a joke. But all right. Let me get off this damn stream. Thank you for always being here. Thank you for always being here for my foolishness. Okay. I appreciate y'all. Again, if I do not go live tomorrow, if you don't get a notification of me going live tomorrow, please know I'm still streaming Amberlynn's members only stream tomorrow in my Discord, and we're going to pregame with Zeus. Okay. So I appreciate y'all. Thank you for spending this time with me. Let's hope Amber delivers something. Let's see how much she tries to avoid addressing those DMs that dropped, the DMs that Destiny dropped. Let's see. But thank you, y'all. Y'all have a great rest of your night. And to those who let us in on all those great accomplishments, whether it be you about to give birth, you passing, tests, getting promotions, all that stuff, I wish y'all the best. Please remember to celebrate yourselves. There's a reason you put in all that work all these years, even while watching me. So please celebrate yourselves. And I love y'all. Thank you.
I'm so sorry, and I really I wish I could change who I am as a person.
She has a face like Amy Slayton, but a body like a whale.
Amberlynn, put your hair in front of your face and walk towards the camera, please.
Why?
Do it.
Wait, like walk towards the camera?
Just
like that?
Oh, am I annoying right now? Okay. Fingerlin did appear. Fingerlin appeared quite a bit. And I'm telling you, it's the best. Like, I love Fingerlin. Like, I vibe with her even. Like, and I'm just like, I don't get it. I don't understand it. It's weird. It's creepy. Situation type dildo. Oh, we done invented it, folks. Situation type dildo. It's a situation type dildo. Why? Why? I'm not some like immobile freak. So that is a situation. Like I need to go to sleep.